Hi everyone, it's Adam Brown here from ISW and Kudos Badges. I wanted to give you a quick overview of our final announcement before IBM Connect relating to Kudos Badges, and that is the very exciting Kudos Analytics. Kudos Analytics is a reporting engine for both IBM Connections and Kudos Badges. And look, we talked to a lot of clients about the metrics and the new Cognos capability in Connections 4, but from what we hear, most people are really just after a lightweight reporting capability. But having said that, they still want to leverage the awesome metrics application that IBM Connections 4 provides. So what we've done is built Kudos Analytics. It's an add-on to Kudos Badges. It takes about 10 minutes to install, so it's much easier than the Cognos component. And it, as I said, comes as part of Kudos Badges Enterprise Editions. So let me just switch over to my browser, and we can see we've got our internal Connections 4 environment. And we've got a new community called Kudos Analytics, and within that community we've got some really nice reporting capability directly within the Connections environment. So the first area that we're able to report on is the Connections usage breakdown. So this leverages the Connections metrics application to gather all the information, and we can see here the breakdown in our environment of what people use. So obviously a lot of us use homepage for status updates and what have you. We're big activities users, we're big files and profile users, and then you can see it gradually moves down to the areas that in our business we're not using a lot of. But that gives you a great overview of the areas that are getting a lot of attention and the areas that might need a bit of improvement. We can also set dates, so I'll just step it back and say from the 1st of November, and it will show us the usage for the last couple of months, for example. So let me switch now to the user activity trend reports. So again, this is very cool. This shows you the number of unique authenticated users that have logged in. You can filter it again by the time, but you can also go in and filter into specific applications. So for example, maybe it was the home page, how many people are logging on. It's quite interesting here. You can see that the end of November, a lot of our people were at an event, so the usage dropped off. And then of course you can see as well over the Christmas period, the usage dropped off but popped back up again in early January. Let's say we go into activities, we can see the usage across the organization there, the number of unique users there. And let's say, I'll just jump back into let's say forums, and we can see our usage levels there across the forums feature. So obviously with a larger user base, those reports show you a bit more information, but a lot of people are asking us how many people log on to Connections, how many unique authenticated users are there. So with this tool, you can now gather that information and see it in some nice reports. Now we also have what we call the Connections usage trends. So this is a lot more granular. This leverages all the metrics across all of the Connections features. So I'll just start with the homepage feature, and we can see a whole range of different information. So this is like usage trends over time for Connections. So the default number of visits and the number of visits from duplicates, so the same person logging on multiple times. We can go in and we can say, well, show me drilling down to say how many people are accessing Getting Started still, or maybe how many people are accessing the Discovery feed. And we can see there's some nice information around who leverages Discovery, or maybe who's leveraging the I'm following screen. So we can do all of that for homepage. But if we drill into, say, let's say I'll go into profiles, we can see a whole range of information there. So the default is sort of an aggregate, but how many people are doing status updates on a regular basis? How many people are accessing their profiles, or how many people are commenting. So we can gain a lot of information, and basically all of the metrics that Connections is capturing, we can now drill down and provide these really nice sort of graphical reports on it. So look, that's the first step. We've got a lot more to do, obviously, and we really want to enhance this. We think that there's a great need for people to be able to understand what's happening within their Connections environment and how their users are leveraging it, and that's obviously a key component of Kudos Badges as far as driving user adoption. So we're really keen to get feedback on this, and would really ask that anybody that's interested or has any specific analytics and reporting needs around Connections, and if you'd like to come and talk to us about it, we'll be at IBM Connect at pedestal C49, so come and talk to us. We're keen to get your ideas, and if you've got any specific reporting analytics needs for for Connections, come and see us, and we'll see what we can do for you.